What do you think about these, the bad boys, the jobless bad boys, Ant? What do you think about them?
Well, this is what I think. If you want a bad boy without a job, guess where you're going to be on the third shift? Supporting that bad boy you're going to be at IHOP. All right? If you're going to you get what you put out there. So you need to keep your options open. You need to say, I like a bad boy. That's fine. Get a bad boy, but get a part-time bad boy.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Get a part-time bad boy. Have him drive the bike on Saturday. And Monday through Friday, he at the law office.
Jen, do you hear from the truth people, the truth panel, that you don't need to date bad boys now, and understand why?
Yeah, I understand. I need to take what they're saying to heart.
Yeah, so next time you go shopping and you want to get some black pumps?
I'm buying black pumps.
Oh, good. Okay, we're going to move on to Jen's first date look. Panel guy number 3, Jen mentioned that she usually wears very eclectic fashions, like which we saw, we're going to see again, on her first and second dates. So let's look at these photos and tell me what you think, panel guy number 3.
Okay, her style is a little too over the top for a first date. I think she looks like she went to a department store and grabbed like one of every trend and tried to put it all on together. I mean, guys like eye candy, but not that kind of candy.
She dressed like a spaceship right there.
All right, guy number 4, tell Jen what you think about her style.
Well, you know, Jen's style is a little freaky and totally over the top. It's awful. She takes all these trends, she puts them all together at once instead of picking one that's right for her and just sticking with it. She's hyper fashionable, and straight men just don't get it. There's a reason why gay guys go to fashion shows and straight men go straight to Hooters.
Okay, so panel guy number 5, does talking about sex at dinner turn men on or off?
OMG, Jen. LOL. You can analyze sex that turns men off completely, and they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
With the exception of screaming during sex, you should only keep that in the bedroom. Men don't like to feel uncomfortable or don't know what they're doing in bed.
Well, yeah, the last thing a guy wants is a German judge jumping from under the bed. 10.4! That's what she's doing. Who wants that?
I think you can correct them, but you have to do it in real time. She has to do it in real time. She has to do it when it's happening. You let him know, oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, yeah. But you can't do it like a critical judgment, like it's therapy. He doesn't want to be in therapy with you.
Yeah. All right, so, Jen, it's time for you to step out of the truth booth, darling, and meet your panel.
This is my best friend, Matt.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Did you recognize his voice?
No, I can't really hear that much in there, but I'm pretty excited.
You probably heard advice from, you know, some guys, some straight guys and your girlfriends, but we feel that gay guys really tell you like it is, unedited. So you just heard unedited advice. So how do you feel about that?
I feel like I should really take it to heart.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to what they were
I have a feeling you
saying.
ain't gonna, though.
I'm gonna try.
That's
You're
the
gonna
best
try?
thing. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna
Okay,
take
so starting with the outfits, what are we gonna do?
Ooh, can I go there? I mean, if you're going out on a date and you're going to be sitting for dinner, it's waist up that he's going to be seeing you. You know, guys want to see a woman who's seductive, want to be with a woman who's seductive. And I think that a dress is a better choice than a pair of jeans because I think it's the ultra-feminine clothing item. And if you want a little body in your bed, get a little body in your hair. I think you need, your hair's a little, feels a little flat. I mean, you're adorable. I would go out with you, but that's where it's going to end.
What would you do? We'll be right back. Up next.
My car actually got keyed.
I know y'all were like, oh, she's so innocent. She was made fun of in high school. Now they're like, oh, your car got keyed. What you do? What'd you do? So the women on this show today have hit some serious roadblocks in their relationships, so they're letting our truth booth, our gay truth booth of panelists, give them their fiercely honest take on things. Now, with us is Andrea, and she wants to figure out why she has such a hard time making and keeping friends, meaning girlfriends. She's a straight girl, but she's saying when she tries to make relationships with girls as friends, you have issues. Okay, tell me what your issues are about.
All throughout high school, I've tried to keep girlfriends, meet girls, and every time I meet them, something happens, and I can never keep this strong bond with them.
Yeah?
And girls used to make fun of me, how skinny I was, used to call me anorexic, and so I would never wear shorts or dresses in high school, and most of my friends were guys, and I also have a bunch of straight and gay men that are my friends, and my family, and my boyfriend.
You have gay friends, but you don't really have girlfriends.
No, I have one
Okay.
girlfriend right now. That's one of my good friends.
Okay.
I had one girlfriend in high school, and we hung out all the time and talked all the time, and then she just randomly stopped talking to me, and I have no idea why till this day.
I heard she hung up in your face, too, and then never called you back ever
Yeah,
again.
I've never heard back from
Why
her.
do you think she did that?
I don't know, jealousy maybe?
Jealousy?
I don't know.
Okay. And how do you feel right now not having a lot of friends, female friends?
It makes me feel lonely sometimes. I'm lucky to have a good family and a good boyfriend to be there for me, but I wish I had more girlfriends to hang out with, to
I
go
think
out.
girlfriends are really, really important. I think a lot of people downplay how important it is to be a female and to have female relationships. Like, and a lot of the times I have a man, so I'm okay. But, that might not necessarily last, and whose shoulder are you going to cry on?
Yeah.
Your mama's baking cookies. She ain't got time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So one time your car got messed up. Tell me what happened to your car.
My car actually got keyed.
I know y'all were like, oh, she's so innocent. She was made fun of in high school. She was skinny, and they called her bad things. Now they're like, oh, your car got keyed. What you do? What'd you do?
No, I was hanging out with a friend at a college campus area, and my car was parked in the parking lot, and the next day we came out, and it said, it was keyed bitch, like all across my hood. The whole hood was keyed, and all the way down the side, it looked like she had to try to break into my window. And it turned out to be a girl that had a boyfriend that liked me. Yeah. And I never liked him, but he liked me, so she did that, I guess, to get back at me.
Okay. Tell me about one girl. There was once a friend, and what happened?
Well, one of my friends, she hooked up with a guy and told me about it, and I ended up telling one of my friends, or I told my best gay friend about it, and she called me up and said, why did you tell him? And I didn't know what to say. I kind of denied it because I didn't want her to know.
Did you promise to not tell her secret? Yeah. Do you have a history of doing that, of telling your friends things that people
I
say?
try to be a loyal friend, but sometimes I end up telling my best gay friend stuff because he's easier to talk to.
Okay.
He's a lot easier to talk to than a lot of girls.
Tell me one time, the other night, you went out with some friends. You went to a club. And what happened?
Me and a few friends went to a club, and I know most of the club owners, and all of them are my friends, like the bouncers and stuff. So they let me and one other person in, and they didn't let the rest of the group in. And then they finally got in a lot after us, and then
how much later?
Probably like an hour.
Okay.
And then the next day they said, why didn't you let us in? And I didn't know what to say to them.
Did you try to tell the bouncer, look, I'm coming in, but my friends are coming with me?
Yeah, and they let me and one other person in.
Okay.
They couldn't let the whole group in.
And you just don't understand why those girls were upset with you. The audience is like, okay, we have all the information we need. It's funny how things change. How it went from to. So it's time for Andrea to face the truth booth. All right. So why don't you go on in there now? Go on in there now. When we come back, we're going to have our gays analyze her and tell us the truth about, is she an innocent, sweet girl that used to get teased? Or is she somebody that needs to watch? Eyebrow raised. We'll be right back.
What Andrea doesn't know is we brought in her best friend, and he says that she's just like Alicia Silverstone. Clueless. Nice sweater. Thanks.
That she cannot figure out why good girlfriends are so hard to come by in her life. So you are in our booth of truth. Are you ready to face our gay truth panel?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So panel guys, number 2, tell Andrea what you think about her leaving her girls in line at the club while she got in for free.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you know, when you go out with a group together, you leave together.